SpaceX recently announced a deal with John Deere to equip John Deere tractors with Starlink. Big farm equipment for big farms is going to be well served by space-based data communications. Satellite internet service for this equipment is a perfectly rational application. That's because the alternative is to equip farm fields with terrestrial radio equipment. But that would be costlier, less robust, and take more time. In other words, this is one of the applications where terrestrial radios, whether they're 5G or Wi-Fi, can't compete with Starlink. Let's run the numbers. For simplicity's sake, let's assume 10% of the 40,000 tractors John Deere produces each year could use Starlink. They're going to be high-end tractors, so let's assume premium pricing for this tractor Starlink, say $250 a month, ignoring that the tractor might not be in use for some part of the year. John Deere is about 10% of the global tractor volume each year, but Starlink is going to be used mainly by high-end tractors that are highly automated. The highest volume tractor makers, like Mahindra, sell relatively inexpensive, conservatively designed tractors into less developed places. So let's say the global market is 5x that of what we estimate for John Deere. That's about 20,000 Starlink-equipped tractors per year as the market matures. It's not going to get there right away. While this isn't an insignificant add to Starlink's target market, it does illustrate that terrestrial applications will be limited to cases where valuable automated equipment is frequently outside the range of terrestrial radios. Starlink will have to wait to grow alongside the market for that kind of equipment. Meanwhile, terrestrial wireless data will continue to expand. One of the reasons to be curious about the limits to the Starlink market is that having a sense of scale for total addressable market is key to making product decisions. Starlink needs about 40 or 50 million subscribers to become a major telecom provider compared to terrestrial telecom companies. It may need more than that to support the costs of space-based telecommunications. In a future video, I'll look at the oceans to see what they say about the viability of Starlink.